Hey there, this is Mrs. J. Thanks for tuning in. Excuse me. Today we're going to try to make the shape sheet shape number 7. The scale is in 0.5 inches per square, so each one of these squares is a ½ inch. My approach will be to make this piece right here, this whole piece right here. And then we'll start from the top face, we'll work from here, and we'll extrude down, and then we'll add the rest from there. So let's clean that up. All right, on shape, I'm gonna make sure that you are in your I-80 folder, in your practice folder, create, document. We're gonna call this shape number 7. This looks like a fun shape to make. We get to use a new tool that we have not been playing with. It's called the fillet tool. Okay, so make sure you pause as you go along, because this one will be a little bit different than the ones we've been doing so far. Let me get back in the right frame here. Okay, remember the first thing we do, we double check that we are in inches. Top left, 3 black bars. Workspace units, inches. Okay. We're going to work from the top face because I want to start in here. So I want to make this sort of rectangle with a circle on the edge. So we're going to go new sketch and find the word top. So you see how when you hover on these planes, they highlight. Make sure you're highlighting the one that says top. So see, that's front, that's right, this is top. So I'm going to left click on the top plane until it stops telling me to select the plane. I know I've got it when I hide, so I'm going to come to the left, hide the top, hide the front, hide the right. You might leave that top open so you can make sure it's on the same place. I'm going to hide them again. So hide over here, and I see sketch 1. I'm going to click the word top on the other side of my screen on the view cube. So I went to the right, view cube, top. On sketch 1, I see top, so I know I'm on the right sketch plane. Okay, let's start out with a rectangle. So left click the rectangle tool, left clicked on the origin, drag to the right, and left click. Just leave it there, don't worry about the dimensions. Anytime you see these boxes with a square around it means you can enter your value. Don't click it, just type. All right, so let's see how much I want this to be. Let me give you some numbers here. I want to be from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 inches by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 inches by 3 inches. All right, when I come back to here, I have 3 inches by, enter, 4 inches, enter. If you weren't able to catch the boxes while they were available, you just use the dimension tool and click your edge and drag. It's okay if you're off the sketch plane. If you hold down your mouse wheel in the center and drag, you can put this right in front of you. That's press down the mouse wheel and drag. Click and hold, drag. Okay, so we have the top. Let's add the circle. Top left, center point circle. You want to get right on that center. When you get to the 1½ inches here, you'll see a square pop up. See that square? I want to get right on it. See the color change on the whole line. Left click, drag. So this one has to go all the way to the edge. So I'm just going to zoom out, click the edge. I zoomed out by rolling my mouse wheel, and I wasn't holding it, so just rolled. Left click on either one of the edges, and then you have a nice circle there. We don't have to dimension it because it's end to end. Now we're going to enter this circle right here, and it looks to be 1 inch. So it's right on the center. So in the circle tool, I'm still in it. Left click on the center, left click anywhere, and type in 1. If you weren't able to type in, come to dimension, click the outside of your circle, and it will give you a place to left click and type it. Okay, and I don't need that one, so that can go away. Okay, so far so good. We can use the trim tool. That's the scissors, almost on the left there, top. Click on it, and let's get rid of this circle. Probably didn't need to. I think the extrusion would remove it anyway, but be safe. Hit escape on your keyboard. I'm going to right click and rotate a little bit so I can look at it. And then I'm going to leave it in isometric view. Isometric. I'm going to come up top left and keeping our sketch open, left click on extrude. Remember to pause in between so you can check your work and go back if you need to. We're going to let it extrude right in the whatever order it wants to go in because we can work on the other side. I'm going to left click and just take a look, see if that cuts out. Yeah, I cut out my other circle, so that's great. This is 1 inch, so it defaulted. Click green check mark. Okay. Put it back in isometric mode. So far, so good. So we're going to add the easy part first. I know you're dying for the top. We're going to do the bottom. So this part right here. It looks to go all the way across the object. We can't really tell. We'll assume that it's symmetrical. So let's get to the bottom. We're going to either right click and rotate or move around your view cube until you see the bottom and click the bottom to get it in front of you. So we can't draw just yet. We need to go top left, sketch, touch the bottom so that sketch number 2 pops up. Keep this open. We're just going to draw a rectangle. So top left, rectangle, left click, top left of your object, left click, drag down to the right. See that color change? Now I want to left click. I know that I need that to be 1, so I'm going to type in 1 while that box is populated. And I'm not going to worry about this side because, well, it's end to end, so it's the same. So escape, rotate it a little bit, top left, extrude. It should automatically pick this face for you. We want it to be 1 inch. It defaulted to a depth of 1 inch, so we're okay. Adding material, click the green check mark. You notice how it smooths that out to make it 1 piece and not 2 pieces like Tinkercad? It's pretty cool, right? Okay, so let's rotate this around and look at it. Starting to look like that shape, right? Pretty close. Need to add the top part. Top part is tricky, but definitely doable. Okay, isometric view so that we're in our home. We want to go and work over here. So looking at the object, we're trying to be back here. We're going to make a rectangle like this, and then we're going to extrude it, and we're going to curve it. So rotate around and get to the back. You can either use your view cube or you can rotate it by right clicking. The view cube will line it up nicely, so hit back on your view cube. I'm going to scroll out. I'm going to press my mouse and hold, get this in front of us. All right, new sketch. Top left, new sketch. Touch this L-shaped piece. Sketch 3 pops up. Move it over here. I'm going to use the rectangle tool, and I'm going to go right in the top right corner. I'm going to drag to the left, and I'm going to make this 1, 2, 3. So 1.5 on the side. Well, it looks like when I lose screens, I can't do instant dimensions. So 1.5 over here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 inches here. 1.5 by 2. Seems to be what a rectangle would look like on here. If I'm wrong, we can fix it later. Okay, so we want to extrude this. I'm going to rotate a little bit, hit escape. I'll go ahead in the sketch. Escape. Rotate a little bit so I can watch it happen. Extrude, top left corner. It's going to go the wrong way. So I'm just going to drag it back and say, hey, go this way. It needs to be 1 inch. 1 depth. Enter. Click the green check mark. Okay. Let's go back to isometric view. So far, so good. It looks like our object, but it's square. So let's curve. Uh-oh, gotta hurry. Okay. Fillet tool. Top left, fillet. F-I-L-L-E-T. Fillet. We're going to click just this corner here. I'm going to get really close so you can see it. just this corner, not the whole thing, just this. Left click. 1. It says 0.2. I want it to be 1. 1, enter. Click the green check mark. Do it again. Fill it. Click just this corner. Make sure you don't highlight the whole thing. Just this. And I'm calling it a corner, but I mean this line. And make that 1. Enter. Click OK. Okay, one more fillet tool. The bell rang, so I'll have to stop. I'm going to click down in here. I'm just going to drag it until those top lines meet. Oh, it's freezing on me. Can't quite get it. All right, I can grab the measurement. Oh, I had it. I had it. It got away. Looks like it's maybe 0.6. Try enter. No. 0.5. Yeah, 0.5. Perfect. 0.5. Okay. And then click OK. And admire your work. Good job. Nice.